Waneno pogruok e ndara niendi.
Ka unaondesha pikipiki uko na amani.
Adago erokamano ne gavana marwa kuom miyowa chiro majaber.
Kisumu's infrastructure reflects its status. Mobility within Kisumu has enabled participation in social and economic life and improved standards of living. Transport infrastructure is therefore a public good, and its importance in Kisumu is particularly evident where it hardly existed before.
Ndara ni mokadho ne ok okadho en kaka chuodho kata gari no kadhi. Sani ndara ni kadhore e Yombe ward ma jo Kiliti ma gweng Junction Kombok wagoni erokamano.
Kata michele ka wapuro to michele nok nyal kalo, ji kane kadho to ne kadho gi sida, maiti ne ka ji nyalo dhi kocha chande to ok ne nyal dhi.
Not anymore, the bottlenecks have been addressed.
Hii barabara inatusaidia kwa njia ya biashara. Tangu itengenezwe tunaona kama biashara saa hii iko poa, vumbi hakuna.
The local people are also involved in maintaining the new roads. Lake Victoria is a crucial transport corridor in the shipment of general cargo in and out of the East African region. Before expansion, operations at the Kisumu port had only a handful of vessels docking at the port, with the situation made worse by the stubborn water hyacinth weed, which paralyzed business. However, now a giant wagon ferry, MV Uhuru, has been renovated and is among the vessels expected to increase activity at the port. Operations at the facility have already begun. MV Uhuru transports 800,000 liters of petroleum per trip. It makes about 4 trips weekly to other regions. This eradicates about 50 oil trucks from our roads, hence reducing both accidents and congestion at the border points. With its expansion, Kisumu County is eyeing enhanced bilateral trade with its neighbors along the lake basin. The port has potential to create thousands of jobs directly and indirectly in shipment, logistics, as well as lake transport. The revival of the meter gauge railway from Nakuru to Kisumu holds a promise of showcasing the county's ambition to create a prosperous economy. This August, the rehabilitation of the new segment commenced in Kisumu. The revival of the meter gauge railway from Nakuru to Kisumu, which holds a promise of showcasing the county's ambition to create a prosperous economy, began this August. The project is spearheaded by the Kenya Defence Forces engineers enlisting the National Youth Service. It is expected to be complete within 12 months. The refurbishment of the more than 100-year-old track, which has not been utilized for the last 1 decade, will connect to the recently refurbished Kisumu port to enable ferrying of passengers and goods such as fertilizers, cement, rice, edible oils, spare parts, among others, to the neighboring republics of Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, and the Democratic Republic of Congo on ships via Lake Victoria. Water, water, water everywhere. Residents of Kisumu County can now access clean, potable, and affordable water. Improved governance on water issues and adaptation of new water policies and laws, as well as establishment of regulatory authorities in Kisumu County, has contributed largely to giving access to everyone.
Chien kanyo kane pokne wayudo project pi manyo kelni wasebedo gi chandruok. Minewa gi nyiminewa kata gi mondewa ma wan godo e udi wasebedo gi problem mar pi, nikech kata aora kuma waome pi ka koth olal to wabedo gi problem maduong' nikech kaka wayud pi onge. Koro kane gavana marwa Nyong'o osekelo pi kamae to wagone erokamano maduong'.
The recently completed Esuvalu water project in Maseno has improved supply system. Water kiosks in Kisumu offer an important interim solution for supplying the underprivileged population with access to piped water. Not every household within Kisumu County has that. For the time being, hence, the viable solution is to public taps and water kiosks that are operated by utility companies. This has increased the population now accessing drinking water. In the past, water supply was insufficient and people were forced to buy contaminated water from informal water vendors at high prices.
In August, the work started, and by December, the water got completed, and you can see it was installed, and we are pumping it through the solar, and also there's a backup for electricity. We have a tank for a capacity of 42,000 liters, and that capacity is also helping the community. Time management has been increased because we used to games time, students used to go to grow water, but now they are not doing the water. They are getting by just next to class.
This intake here is to aid the farmers who have gone long for over 3 years without doing rice farming. The rice grown right now will compensate the 3 years that they've gone without doing the rice.
Unajua kama wale wanauza kama nini matunda nauza mboga inahitaji maji. Sasa hii maji tumeshukuru zaidi kwa kuletwa hapa inatusaidia.
Kisumu County Government has therefore prioritized the expansion of urban supply system to informal settlements. The Department of Agriculture, Irrigation, Livestock and Fisheries has made strides to improve food security. The department has distributed a total of 454 in-calf dairy cows in the last 1 year, as well as poultry birds across the county. This was in response to the rapid increasing demand for dairy production. The donations made to farmers was intended to maximize dairy production and improve food security.
Dhiang'ni nomiyago June. Kanomiyago June, asebet kode, osekonya nikech nakawe ko inyiedhe, to sani endi nyaka ne miya godo aneno lokruok nikech chak mayudo ire konya gi nyithindo, kendo chak mandiko ma kuome ema thiedhe kabisa.
The county government they built this poultry house for us. They give us 1,000 chicks. They give us the feed for the start and the water feeds for the chicks and the feeders for the chicks, plus the defreezer.
I have 100 chickens. It is I started under the Ministry of Agriculture.
And due to lack of school fee, I had to defer my semester, and I had to sit back and found that in case of rearing the chicks, I might raise the school fee, of which I've proved it is true that I'm going to raise my school fee because I have the chicks and I'm selling them, I'm getting my profit.
Households have been targeted to grow their own vegetables to cushion against COVID-19 pandemic.
As we boost food security, we also do what is called nutrition security to the farmers, such that we teach farmers new technologies. We have also improved our old kitchen garden. We have adopted some new technologies that we want farmers to also undertake and produce a lot of highly nutritious food.
Pushing excellence in health services at JTRH have been digitized and modernized to meet the current needs.
From here, I'm able to tell if there's a congestion in outpatient. And if there's congestion in outpatient now, that will inform now the numbers. If we have extra resources in terms of human resource.
Completion of a neurosurgery center is fast approaching, while construction of a radiotherapy center is ongoing. The hospital has also set up a 28-capacity state-of-the-art funeral parlor that will see to it that even in death, residents are dignified. The hospital has also invested in an oxygen plant which has saved lives, especially in the COVID-19 inflicted times. The JTRH COVID Center has continued to receive patients. Kisumu County has COVID isolation centers with a total of 401 beds. The county is the only one in Kenya that has a digitized COVID-19 response initiative that includes a call center hosted at Maseno University. The COVID Connect application, dubbed Lucy App, is a digital safe solution to deal with COVID-19. In partnership with Maseno University, the Kisumu County, and Farm Access, residents can now access the application on their phones.
This is a digital age, and in the digital age, we're looking for digital, safe solutions.
This particular facility or this app gives you the opportunity to know your health status so as not to go to a hospital when you feel doubtful whether you should really go there or not. It is important to note that this app does not replace medical interventions, but only complements the process.
Kisumu County set up an insurance scheme dubbed Marwa Kisumu Solidarity Health Cover. Through its partnership with Farm Access, it paid premiums worth 67.5 million to NHIF to cater for 45,000 households across the county. The rollout and access of services in 45 facilities scheduled to start soon. Currently, beneficiaries are verifying that their dependents are included in the scheme. Communication is via MTIBA platform. The community health workers are conducting home visits for the same purpose.
Tuko hapa siku ya leo kushuhudia gavana wetu akizindua ambulances kama 4 kati ya 21 going to the sub-counties to be able to take care of the health of our people.
Through the Kisumu Urban Project, Kisumu beautification is ongoing. Investment in non-motorized transport is being undertaken, turning Kisumu into a walking city, as residents can now freely walk and see their city. Green spaces, which are breathers, giving a break from being surrounded with mortar and brick, have been reclaimed and renovated. Markets have been set up. Traders that were relocated from the port expansion land have now been settled at Chichwa.
People coming from the offices can come this side after work and maybe get what they want.
Other markets include the Uhuru Business Park, which is expected to host 10,000 traders relocated from the streets. The groundbreaking of Kibuye Market, in an endeavor to make it an ultra-modern market, has also taken place. The recently refurbished social center, now renamed Mama Grace Onyango Social Center, in honor of the phenomenal Lady of Many First. Mama Grace was the first woman mayor of Kisumu City, the first MP of Kisumu constituency, and the first woman deputy speaker of the Kenyan National Assembly. The significance of the social hall goes beyond its opening that was with great fanfare, with official speeches and ribbon cutting. The social hall has a special place in the East African community history. With its renovation, Kisumu County reclaimed its place in history.
This center used to engage with the community, and there used to be a lot of intellectual discourse taking place within this space.
It's very important for young people that we have a center like this one, because the urban space is full of young people who don't only need to work, but need to enjoy themselves by expressing themselves artistically and culturally.
Tumekuja hapa kuzindua ujenzi wa kiwanja ya mpira hapa Kisumu City. Ile Jomo Kenyatta Sports Ground kule ndani sasa leo hii itaitwa Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Sports Complex.
We welcome this, and I'm sure that young people coming after this will appreciate this gallant effort that you and your government have made today.
Nyumba ya soka, headquarter ya soka katika taifa letu la Kenya ni hapa Kisumu. Mimi nataka kukuahidi ya kwamba serikali ya kitaifa itatoa shilingi milioni 100 kukuongezea ndio umalize hii kazi.
One of the reasons that Governor Nyong'o of Kisumu County bid for Afri-Cities to come to Kisumu was so that he can use this platform to showcase the best of Kisumu, not only from a tourism perspective, but also from an investor business side of life. Register your entity, benefit from the Afri-Cities event that's coming on.
Just like any other county, Kisumu was not spared. It suffered double tragedy, that of Corona and the devastating effects of the bursting river Nyando. Hundreds were displaced, many evacuated from the flooded regions. Gazing into space, waiting patiently, waiting for portions for the day. And with this, Governor Peter Nyong'o took a ride not so comfortable, a ride to bring help to the affected. Receiving their portions, they held on tight, close, knowing only too well what it meant for them. Help from a responsive government.
Mokwongo eni wasebedo kwa biro e dala mar Nyando nyakach muoro ni kamora mora ndalo koth. As a country, we need to seek lasting solutions.
Are more than determined to work with the national government to make the Koru Soin multipurpose dam a reality. One, because to control the waters of the Nyando to flow down to the lake without causing floods. Two, that water will be used for irrigation, both in Nandi and in Kisumu County. Three, when that is done, there will be at least 10 collection tanks down the river.
Kisumu soldiers on in development, in status, in collaborations, and in partnerships in making lives better.
When the going is tough, the tough get going. Makofi. We must be the tough. I'm assuming. With slums, we keep on going, baby. And building better roads and better houses so the slums can disappear.